I didn't want to know. I thought I did, and I didn't. I didn't. And I don't. And I'm going to work hard to get that information out of my brain. Oh, no.
I was like, that's interesting. And I'm like eating my breakfast.
And that's pleasurable for them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Smooch, 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 smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. Everybody wants to smooch. Everybody loves to smooch. It's a smooch fest. Everybody wants to smooch. It's a smooch fest.
Hello and welcome to Smooch Fest, a podcast about kissing. I have my friend Ruby Kostur here. She is the co-founder of Kostur and Brown Matchmaking. She's a cat mom of 2. And she's a former improv teammate of mine. Yes, we did improv. Bet you're friggin' jealous of that, huh? Anyway, I brought Ruby here to discuss an affliction that I have, a sickness, a disease, where I need to see kissing and smooching on my screen, in my books, in my music.
In your music?
Sure.
Okay.
In my TV. I need it everywhere. And if it's not there, I get upset.
Okay.
So this podcast is a celebration of smooches, the most iconic ones in pop culture.
Amazing.
Why not?
I can't wait.
In case you didn't know, this is the only podcast that talks about kissing scenes.
The only
in
one?
the entire world. I Googled it.
Wow.
So I really am, I got my finger on the pulse, okay?
And this is, you're bringing it to the people. This is what the people want.
This is what the people want. The fact that there isn't one yet is because no one's been a genius enough to come up with this idea.
Exactly.
They need it.
They needed
They don't
you.
know that they want it.
They needed you.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. So, Ruby, what smooch did you want to discuss today?
Okay, so I wanted to discuss the Sophia Bush, Brittany Snow kiss in John Tucker Must Die.
Oh my God, John Tucker Must Die. That movie I saw only once in high school. And here's the thing, I remember that kiss though.
Yeah.
And I hadn't seen it since, but when you told me you wanted to talk about it, I rewatched the movie the other night. And I was like, why do I remember this car?
Right.
Why do the red Land Rover? I was like, I'm having a sense memory of this car. Why is this so significant to me?
Right. No,
It's
because
like-
it was like a pivotal moment.
It's the kissing scene between the 2 girls.
And I have to say, I remembered it as being a much longer kiss than it was.
Me too. I was like, oh, so sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I was shocked to see that it was barely a kiss at all.
Yeah.
But
Well,
really stuck with me.
it's still significant.
Yes.
So do you want to tell, like, when do you think you saw it for the first time? What were the feelings you had when it happened?
Okay, so I believe the movie came out in 2006. So I probably
It
saw
did.
it when I was about 15.
Okay.
A pivotal time
Yes.
for anyone. And not knowing at the time that I was gay, I believe I just thought it was fascinating. I don't know.
You're like, oh, wow.
Very interested. I have an obsessive personality. So that's how I didn't realize that I had crushes on people like Sophia Bush,
Yeah.
who's definitely a celebrity crush of mine.
Yeah.
But I think I didn't realize they were crushes because I have such an obsessive personality. I was very obsessed, still am, with Kelly Clarkson.
Yeah.
But there's zero romantic.
It's not a crush for,
right.
for
it's
her.
not a crush. It's
Okay.
just an obsession. And so I think having that obsession made me not realize that an obsession with someone like Sophia Bush was in fact a crush.
Oh,
But then
very
seeing
good distinction.
her kiss a woman stirred up something inside of me,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I still didn't know what that was.
Yeah.
But it was special, you know?
Yeah.
And it stuck with me. It stuck with you too, it seems.
It did.
Rewatching the movie was very nostalgic.
Yeah.
Of the, like the mid-early 2000s.
Yeah. I realized it's like so similar to Mean Girls in like plot, like story-wise.
Yeah.
It's so similar.
That's true.
And Mean Girls came out 2 years before that, so I was like, I see what they're doing here.
It was kind of a terrible movie, to be honest.
Yeah, there's some outdated stuff going on. They
Yeah.
give Jesse Metcalfe, the main guy, estrogen as revenge, which
And
I
it
was like,
immediately makes him super emotional
yeah,
and his nipples hurt.
and I'm just like, oh my god, this is so backwards.
Really, really, really bad. It also has almost no resolution.
Yeah,
It's a pretty
they
bad
stay
movie.
friends. Just for anybody who hasn't seen the movie or it's been a while, real quick, John Tucker is a popular high school boy. He's like the basketball prodigy. That's a great word.
Star.
And he has been dating, like, he's constantly dating different girls, but who belong in different friend groups, different archetypes of high school. There's the nerd, there's the cheerleader, there's the slutty vegan, which is who Sophia Bush plays.
That notorious high school archetype. the slutty
Notoriously,
vegan.
vegans who have lots of values can also be slutty. Isn't that funny?
No, they are. They require them to be slutty.
That's the only way they could be likable. So, I guess by 2000 standards.
But he's a player.
He's a player and he's dating these women at the same time, but none of them know because they don't hang out with each other. All three of them find out. And Brittany Snow, who's a new student and never has any friends,
Because she's constantly moving around.
yeah, she gets stuck in detention with them. And she's like, don't you guys realize you shouldn't be fighting with each other? You should be getting revenge off of John Tucker because he's the one who's been doing this all to you.
Yes.
So then it turns into a series of all four of them scheming to get revenge on John Tucker. And it culminates in Brittany Snow getting into a relationship with him, flirting with him, trying to get him to fall in love with her so she can break his heart.
So he knows what it feels like.
So he knows what it freaking feels like.
Yes.
So then why do Sophia Bush and Brittany Snow kiss? What's that
For
about?
us.
Yeah, what's that about? So the first time Brittany Snow is going to kiss John Tucker, we realize she's very inexperienced and she needs practice.
She discovers that she might in fact be a bad kisser.
Yes.
Because Sophia Bush asks her, do people tell you you're a good kisser? And she's like, oh my god, I'm a bad kisser.
Right. And Sophia Bush is like standing outside of the car. Brittany's alone.
Right.
She's waiting for John to show up
Because
and drive them
she
home.
and John are going to kiss in the car, they think.
They think. So I just love how Sophia Bush is just like, she's outside the window. She's like, have you ever kissed before? Do you know if you're a good kisser? And she's just like giving those eyes. Like,
That was, okay, first I'd
acting
like to
is
say that was
so-
an amazing impression of Sophia Bush. I thought you were her for a second.
thank you. She's got that husky voice.
Yes.
Which I think.
And she takes charge here. Upon
Yes.
finding out that Brittany Snow is in fact maybe a bad kisser, she says, I'm gonna have to show you myself. She
Yeah,
hops
no
in the car
question.
and she gives her a little smooch.
No hesitation. And she does, you know what I think is so, what makes it so hot for us, young
Please tell me.
queers, is that she's like, she doesn't like hesitate at all.
Yeah.
She takes control
Yeah.
and she goes, so first you gotta stare into each other's eyes, wait, and then go for it. And then they kiss.
Yeah.
And it's just like hot that she's so confident.
And then it's immediately interrupted.
By a teen boy, like a preteen boy.
Mm-hmm.
What does he say?
I don't remember.
He's just like, oh, do that again. Something like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so that was hard to watch for as an adult, to be like, oh, what a cute kiss. And then immediately it's interrupted by this preteen boy and we're back to the male gaze.
Yeah. But that's the only reason we got the kiss in the first place.
It is.
So what are you going to do?
What are you going to do? Speaking of, I was looking up like behind the scenes interviews and things like that. And I found the most disgusting interview from 2006 or 2007 with this it's like a press junket and this guy, this like bald guy is like, so tell us about that kiss. Like, tell us how hot it was. I'm sure you loved doing it. And like every question is so sexist. He's like, you girls are playing video games in the movie. Did you do that to like impress guys? And they're like, sometimes girls like play video games.
Oh my God. Okay.
He
That's
just
really
kept
tough.
asking and he's like, I heard that when a bunch of girls get together, they all start speaking more high pitched. Did that happen on the set?
So like one step away from asking if their period's synced up.
Literally, they just laugh it off immediately because that's what they had to do back then. And I'm just like, we really were in hell.
So this is
coming
a
of
good
age
reminder.
in this
This
era.
is a good reminder of where we were.
Where
20
we were,
years
and we do
ago.
not want to go back.
We don't want to go back.
Okay.
And that's why this kiss was so short, I would imagine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But clearly, as teens,
It was significant.
significant enough for us, and perhaps the reason it stuck with us so much is because it was cut short.
Left us wanting
Like
more.
so many queer
Oh.
desires as
True.
a young closeted child.
True.
You're just like, is this a thing? Snatched away.
Yeah. And you're like, I don't even know if I want it. And then you're like, you don't have a chance.
I don't even
to
have a
think about
chance
it.
to figure that out.
I mean, I think this is a big reason why so many people of our age group didn't figure out that they were queer until they were older, because we had so little representation. Like, this was our representation. And it was like
Literally.
milliseconds.
Literally in the previous episode, me and Haley talked about the history of girl on girl kissing in TV. And would you believe the first kiss was in 1991?
Ever?
Yes, on TV. Not in movies, but on TV.
Wow.
Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
Like, you think about it, you're like, that is so recent.
That's the year I was born.
So recent.
You too, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what we're saying. This is
that's
why
probably
people are
what-
finding out late.
Us being born is probably like part of it.
Yeah,
Probably
we were
caused it,
born.
like,
They're
a
like,
little
oh,
bit.
this year is gayer for some reason. There's something crackling.
We made the world gayer as soon as we popped in.
We did. But you've had a crush on Sophia Bush.
Yeah.
Do you think it started before the movie or after?
I think that
She's
that's
on
a
One
good
Tree Hill.
question.
And did you watch that?
So I watched One Tree Hill in college.
Okay.
Which is not when it came out. I think that's when the crush really developed. So I would imagine it did start with this kiss.
Okay.
She's also very much like the type of actor that I had a crush on as a like teenager. I would say my top three were Jennifer Garner, Sophia
Oh.
Bush, and Christy Carlson Romano.
Christy Carlson Romano
was
from Even
Yes,
Stevens.
the older sister from Even Stevens.
And that ice skating movie, The Ice
Oh,
Princess.
was she in that?
Or Ice. It was one of those ice skating movies.
Okay.
She's in it. Yeah, yeah. It might have been a Disney Channel original movie, but you better remember
A
it.
little decom. Yes, I loved a decom.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they all have like a somewhat similar look.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I looked into Sophia Bush a little bit more, and I found it quite interesting because, as some of you may know, she is now out and with soccer star Ashlyn Harris.
Yes.
I always mix her name up with her ex.
Ali Krieger.
They both have A names.
That's tough. Yeah, it's hard.
So I didn't want to upset everybody by saying she's with the woman she stole her wife away
now,
from.
If they were together, that would be very, very hot.
I'd
to
be
me.
more happy with that because I'm happy for Sophia Bush, but it sucks that it happened at the expense of
It's
a
terrible.
very loved gay marriage in soccer.
Yes.
Between Ashlyn Harris and Ali Krieger.
Yeah.
When did that happen? That was like a couple years ago.
Yeah. I think it was about a year and a half ago.
They like split
Maybe two.
amid rumors that Ashlyn was dating
Sophia
Bush,
Who
and
was
that
not really out.
she was not
This was
out.
sort of how she came out.
yeah, because she had been married for like I think almost 10 years to like a guy
various
who was like
men.
her best friend. but-
Various men she was married to, but divorced multiple times.
Really?
One of her exes died on Mount Everest.
while they were together,
I think after they broke up.
died on Mount
I
Everest.
hope that's true. I'm pretty sure that's true. He was like a Google exec or something like that. He climbed Mount Everest and died.
I'm gonna look this up.
I really hope that's true and I didn't just make that up, but I'm pretty sure that happened.
Okay, so it's been Googled. Sophia Bush's ex-boyfriend, the Google exec Dan Friedenberg,
Okay.
died in April 2015. So this is a while ago.
And I think that was after they broke up.
Okay. Sustained head injuries in an avalanche on Mount Everest.
That's crazy. I mean, we don't even need to get into my thoughts on people who need to climb Mount Everest.
I know. It's just like, what are you doing up there?
Yeah. Why?
What are you doing out there? The actress described the loss as devastating. He was one of the great loves of her life, and she was saddened by the news.
So yeah, I think it was after they broke up.
Dang, dude.
Yeah.
That's great. I did not find that in my research. I did not.
They buried it.
That's insanity.
Well, it's not very exciting. Well, I guess it's exciting, but not in a good way.
But the fun, okay, here's the detail I really wanted to share with you.
Okay, yes.
Moving on from avalanche death.
Yeah, sorry about the death.
A fun fact about John Tucker Must Die was while shooting, Brittany Stowe's real boyfriend cheated on her. She like found out while they were shooting the thing.
Stop. Wait. Okay, she's been cheated on a lot.
Yeah, that's not
We'll come
fair.
back to that.
We'll come back to that. But she was cheated on in real life, so she, you know, really bonded with the other 3 women in the movie, and they like hung out all the time. And in a couple interviews, she mentioned after she found this out, Sophia Bush sent her 4 dozen long-stemmed roses and wrote her a poem.
No. Sophia Bush has been the gayest lesbian since the beginning of
Isn't
time.
that the gayest thing you've
Are you
ever heard
kidding?
in your life? Like, how did it take you another like 15 years to figure this out, girl?
Okay, so like
That's
if we didn't get
crazy.
Sophia Bush, Ashlyn Harris, we would have gotten Sophia Bush, Brittany Snow in like a couple years.
I know.
Wow.
Holy, like not just like a dozen roses, 4 dozen, and then wait, that's not enough. I gotta write her a poem. A poem?
I'm assuming the poem wasn't on the internet.
No, no, but I
Like your
would
lips
give.
are so soft.
I loved kissing you in the movie. It made me think about like what real love could feel like and what we both deserve.
Wow. Okay,
Whew.
I'm so happy to know that.
Oh God, I just loved that detail so much.
That's insane. Wow. I mean, and speaking of epic lesbian gestures by Sophia Bush,
Yes.
she basically developed a crush on Ashlyn Harris and founded a soccer team to spend more time with her.
Which team was it?
Angel City.
Oh, she's one of the founding members?
Yes.
I forgot that. We're Angel City fans and I freaking forgot that.
Angel City FC, the Los Angeles women's soccer team.
Which rocks. You gotta go to a game.
Sophia Bush is one of the co-owners, co-founders.
Yeah, there's a
something
lot
like
of them.
that.
Jennifer Garner, Natalie Portman, Gabrielle Union.
Will Ferrell, I think.
Is he now part of it?
I think he's one of the originals.
I didn't know about that.
Isn't that nice? I
That's
hope
nice.
that's also not wrong.
We're not gonna check
we're not
that
gonna
one.
Check that one. We're
That's
just
gonna be a
let You guys
mystery.
can figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's notoriously doing massive lesbian, gay, romantic gestures.
And just not and thinking I just love my friends so much. That was the other thing. That was the other thing that really made me laugh. There was this interview she did with IGN. I don't know why it was IGN, but it was.
I don't know what that is.
It's video game network.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, maybe because they played video games in the movie
yeah,
for
there
2
you
seconds.
go. To keep boys interested.
Yeah. God. Anyway, in the interview, they ask her like about her background, and she reveals that she went to private school, all girls.
Okay.
And she's like, I really loved it because I was able to prioritize my studies and my friendships over boys.
Okay, girl.
And she's like, and it really prepared me for college because, again, I was able to prioritize my studies more than like partying and dating around. Sophia, please see the light. Oh my God.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, but we understand.
We
Sometimes
understand.
It takes a minute.
Listen, we're late in life.
She didn't get
coming
to see
outers.
her on-screen kiss because she was doing it. So
Yeah,
she didn't
exactly.
Have that
She didn't.
influence.
Yeah.
She thought she was acting.
Okay, wait. I wanted to read one other thing. I'm sorry.
Okay.
We really got to get into it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they ask Sophia Bush, how was kissing Brittany?
Okay.
And she goes, oh, it was so funny.
Funny. Okay.
Everybody was so nervous about it. We were like, let's just go for it. Let's make some people laugh.
Okay.
The young boy who sees us kissing in the movie, genuinely freaked out the first time he saw it. He couldn't get his line out and we lost it. It was hysterical. It was like kissing anyone else.
Genuinely freaked out. Okay.
God.
Awesome.
What it's like all these interviews they had to do in 2006 and be like, yeah, it was
a
no
different
big
time.
deal. It was just like fun. And
It was
we
like
did it
kissing
for a laugh.
anybody else. It was like kissing my sister.
It was, yeah.
Okay. That's very interesting.
Way to break our ding dang hearts.
Now, we did say we would come back to Brittany Snow getting cheated on. So
Right.
she also got cheated on TV by her ex-husband who was
That's
on
right, in
Selling OC.
Yeah, not Selling Sunset, Selling OC.
And like essentially cheated on her with Alex Hall, I believe. I don't remember his name.
oh yeah,
but
one of the girls on the
they were
cast.
like very flirty,
Oh, yeah,
and
that
then they
sucked.
got divorced. He and Brittany Snow. So maybe we have another.
Maybe there's an opportunity. There's
coming
a window.
out story coming.
Yeah.
We'll see.
It does seem like she's dating some mystery guy,
Oh.
which sucks because I was also hoping like maybe she's gay, but
Well, it took Sophia Bush a while.
yeah.
And Brittany Snow is 4 years younger than Sophia Bush.
So there's still time.
So in about 2 years.
There's still time. Also, speaking of John Tucker Must Die, there is a sequel in the works.
Really? They're really out of ideas for new movies,
But it seems
huh?
like I don't know if it's happening or not.
Like that was not a good movie. What
yeah,
are they
we
trying
don't need a
to-
sequel. They're like, it'll be during a high school reunion.
Oh, it's the same
And,
people?
yeah, they're gonna bring everybody back.
Okay. I mean, I did love the Freakier Friday
I did too.
sequel.
That one was
so
actually pretty
If they
good.
do it like that, like if they just kind of make fun of themselves and it's just these actors we love
Yeah.
being silly, I would be here for that.
Yeah.
But
And I would love it if Sophia Bush could just be gay in the, you know, and they could have a longer kiss scene.
Could they do it with the theme? They're the movies about like her girlfriend is a player.
Ooh, that would honestly be so much fun.
It'd be so fun. Should we? They should.
We're gonna
call
make it.
us,
We're gonna write
Hollywood.
it. Oh my god. All right, Ruby. We've come to the point in the podcast where I need you to cough up a personal story about your past.
Oh God.
I'm blowing out this mic. Sorry. Can you please tell us a personal kissing story? Either the best kiss, worst kiss, or first kiss.
Okay, so I don't have a good story really, but
a-
I'm
it's a
going to tell
crime.
you a story.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you my first kiss story, and it's really boring.
No.
No, it's awesome. It's awesome. I take that back. So
awesome.
I was in 6th grade,
Hell yeah.
and I think that made me like 12. And there was this boy who was my quote unquote boyfriend. I don't feel like that meant a lot at that time.
What was his name?
His name was Jack.
Jack. Okay. I love that. I
And
love the name
I won't
Jack.
say his full name.
Yeah.
Anyway, and we had been doing this little dance of like kissing each other on the cheek, back and forth, which was a big deal back then. In 6th grade, that was huge.
You would hold
I
hands.
loved it.
Yeah.
He was in our school newsletter once, and I cut out his picture and I pasted it in my diary, and I kissed it with lipstick.
That's hilarious.
That's unhinged.
Yeah.
And we, yes, we were going back and forth kissing each other on cheek. It was the last day of school, and I was like, I'm gonna kiss him on the cheek again. And we both went in to kiss each other on the cheek at the same time, so we kissed on the lips.
So you bobbed and he weaved and landed on each other's mouths?
Yes,
That's a John
exactly what
Tucker
happened.
Must Die reference.
That's exactly what happened. And it was thrilling for me.
That's awesome.
Huge pivotal moment.
Because you're like,
for
oh
me.
my god, it's happening.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was a good kiss. You enjoyed it. You thought it was a good one.
I mean, it was a peck.
Yeah. I mean, 6th grade.
But that was huge for me
yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Early bird. 6th grade.
Oh, was that early? I feel like
Mine was when I was 14.
Okay. But it was probably hotter than that.
No, it wasn't.
Okay.
It wasn't. It was just we missed. It was like half mouth, half cheek. It was okay.
Okay. Well, notoriously, it's hard
Yeah,
when you're young.
it's hard
and
when you're
always,
young.
kind of.
Yeah. Accidents can still happen,
They can, and that's part of life, and that's fun.
and that's what's fun. The
That's fun.
unpredictability of life. Well, thank you for sharing. Thank you for
You're
coughing
welcome.
up that story.
It's a smooch fest.
For our next segment, We're going to do something sort of like the Smooch science segments we've had in previous episodes, but this is going to be longer. And we're going to be diving deeper.
Oh.
And we're going to be asking the question, do animals kiss? Do animals kiss?
I would love to know.
Well, I did some research, and it's pretty widely accepted, believed in the scientific community that humans are kind of unique in the fact that we kiss for romance and pleasure and etc.
Okay.
Just like how humans have sex for pleasure, that is also kind of unique to humans. Don't worry, I'll get to the other animals. I hear some of you screaming, bonobos! Bonobos! Don't you worry, we're going to talk about them.
I think a lot of your audience is always screaming bonobos.
So, yeah. So, we see animals. They express affection. They're bonding.
Totally.
Like dogs lick our mouth, try to lick our mouths, lick each other. They're big lickers. Sorry, sorry. I'm gonna have to apologize a bunch for the next few things I'm gonna say.
Oh God, okay.
But what's interesting about dogs is like you can't necessarily call it kissing because they're not pursing their lips like humans do. Like that's kind of the distinction.
Is that the definition of a kiss?
Is that you're pursing your lips and pushing them outwards. You're not just going like, because chimps kiss.
Okay.
But they don't purse their lips out.
And that means they don't kiss?
Like, it's still in the spectrum of kissing, but it's not quite at the
they
level.
They don't have the muscles to do that. Maybe they would if they could.
They don't have the muscle ability, but guess who does? Bonobos.
Oh.
But again, we're going to get back to the bonobos. Okay. That's a deeper
They're
section.
still screaming bonobos.
I still got a lot of animals to rattle off here.
Okay, sorry. I'll shut up.
No, I want your reactions. I want them.
Okay.
But okay, so with dogs, they lick, and sometimes it's as a greeting.
Okay.
But they also use it to get information. Like when a dog tries to stick its tongue in your mouth or another dog's mouth. And I just want it to be, for the record, I want to say, I do not make out with any dogs. I do not let dogs put their tongue in my mouth. Sometimes it happens by accident.
Does it?
Yeah, it's happened before.
Okay.
And I'm like, please don't. You know, when they try to kiss you and you're like, I just go to the cheek. I turn my face.
Yeah.
Some people. Exactly. Okay. There's some people who let their dogs really kiss them.
Yeah.
And they open that mouth
and
for the dog. And I think that's disgusting. And I think they need to stop.
They do.
But some people just really love their dogs. And the thing is, when dogs do that, they get a lot of information. Like, where have you been? What have you eaten recently? And was that a good meal? Did you get a lot of nutrition with that meal? Have you kissed anyone else with that mouth? Like they can.
Your dog is getting that info.
They can get that information with their tongues.
And are they getting jealous?
It depends.
Okay.
It depends on what you've been doing. Have you been out there? Have you been fast and loose? Or have you been loyal to your dog? But anyway, so that's another purpose for their licking.
And are you saying that kissing someone is being disloyal to your dog?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
you guys heard that here first.
Also, dogs will often lick who they think is the alpha in the pack. Oh. So if a dog is really licking you,
that's a compliment.
It's a compliment. They think like they're submissive to you. Whoa. You are the leader.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
So there's lots of like purposes for dog licking that you wouldn't necessarily put in the same category as like humans kissing. Right? It's like it serves a different purpose for the most part.
Okay.
Humans do get information subconsciously when they kiss.
Yeah.
Like bacteria and stuff, like their bodies will see if we match pheromone wise, etc.
No, you're right. I just don't like thinking about it.
I know. But it is still mostly rooted in romance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's dogs. And then you'll see lots of animals out there in the animal kingdom doing similar bonding things. Like lots of animals will nuzzle or brush noses with each other. Moose do that.
Cute.
Squirrels do that.
Cute.
Porcupines
Cute.
will rub noses, which is cute as hell.
Very cute.
Oh my god. And then turtles will tap their heads.
Cute.
So adorbs. And then birds can nuzzle beaks, which I think is cute. They're just like knocking beaks. They love each other.
That's very cute.
It's so adorbs.
I believe cats do that too.
Yeah, I was curious. You're a cat mom of two. What do you observe?
So when I was probably around the same time that I saw John Tucker Must Die, I also saw a movie called African Cats, which is
Okay.
a Disney nature film about lions and other wild cats in Africa.
Cool.
And I noted that the lions were doing like a touch of like the bridge of their nose to each
Oh.
other. So I started doing that to my cats.
Uh-huh.
Now I will say I don't know if they respond because they're just like, what's this crazy girl doing?
I guess we gotta do what she
They're
wants
like,
us to
yeah,
do.
they're like, okay, because I do think that pets notoriously like learn behaviors from
Yes.
you. They learn how to communicate with their humans. But they do seem to like it.
That's interesting.
It feels wholesome.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
Animal species to species communication, intimacy.
But that does sounds like that's like the most common way for animals.
Yeah,
is like
noses.
the noses, which
Yeah.
makes sense because you're smelling them too at the same time.
Exactly. And also, we haven't gotten into this yet. We will in a future episode. Like a lot of human cultures as well, nuzzle noses or like breathe in each other's breath, and that is like a form of kissing in other cultures. Kissing is not
Interesting.
like universal around the globe.
I did not know
It's
that.
not. It's and like some people, like there were studies that were saying like kissing is like 90% of humans do it, but an actual statistic is that only 46% of cultures in the world kiss.
Wow.
Yes, and the other cultures do different things.
I did not know that.
I think part of the reason kissing has become more prevalent is because of movies and media
That makes sense.
and poetry, as Sophia Bush would probably say. So,
She loves the poem.
yeah. Okay, another one that I thought was funny
Okay.
is that there are fish that are known to touch their lips against each other's, which is that's unique. That's pretty rare.
Yeah.
They're the gourami fish. They're a tropical freshwater fish. But when they do it, it's got, again, lots of different purposes. Sometimes it's a sign of aggression, and sometimes it's during feeding or courtship. So it seems like it's used for a lot of different.
Seems like that could be confusing.
It's all over the place. Yeah, exactly.
You're
So,
like, what do you want from me?
yeah, I just wanted to cover a range of animals here.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So back to apes, primates.
Okay.
So chimps and bonobos share a lot of our DNA. They're like our closest relatives in the animal kingdom. Some of, I don't know
Yeah.
definitively.
We don't know facts.
We're not biologists here. Okay. But chimps, unlike bonobos, as I said, they can't purse their lips outward.
Yeah.
And they also sometimes do it as a sign of aggression. So it's not
Okay.
always romantic
Okay.
or for bonding.
Yeah.
Bonobos, however, man, they be getting around.
Uh-oh.
They will purse those lips outward. They will kiss. They will tongue kiss.
Okay.
They really get up in it. And people who study them have seen bonobos kiss up to 12 minutes straight.
Oh my God.
They be making out.
Okay.
Yeah. So the thing about bonobos is they also are very sexual beings.
It sounds like it.
Bonobos are very sexual beings.
Okay.
They, like humans, have sex for pleasure.
Okay.
They're one of the few species that seem to be doing that. I think dolphins as well. But,
Okay.
you know, and what I find quite interesting about bonobos is that they are a matriarchal society.
Okay. We love.
Ladies rule, boys drool,
Exactly.
and they use sex and sexual actions
Uh-huh.
to resolve conflict,
Okay.
to bond with the entire group. That means it's not
Okay.
relegated to like one
So
relationship.
they're not a monogamous animal.
No,
Okay.
they are poly.
Poly.
They are poly.
Okay.
And they I was reading a very long article about this
Uh-oh.
and getting a little disturbed. But they will copulate among age ranges, genders.
No discrimination.
There's no discrimination.
Okay.
And a lot of because it's a matriarchal society, female bonobos are the ones who leave the roost and go to a new group. Usually it's like in lions.
Yeah.
The guy goes off on
I
his own.
see. Okay.
And then when a new female bonobo joins a new roost, the way she tries to get in the in group is literally having sex with every single member. Like doing sex with the guys, doing sex with the girls. Yeah.
Wow.
And also if they do more sexual favors in the beginning to like curry favor. So it's like, oh, I want some of that food you guys are getting. Hey, how about I do a little quick handy? And then they give her food.
Okay, iconic.
Crazy. Yeah. And it's like
A resourceful queen.
And there's like different styles, you know, like guys, they push butts together. Girls, you know, they scissor. They really do.
I'm dead.
They really do.
But
And
the
then-
guys push butts together.
I don't want to read it, but I will. I thought it was kind of funny. Just because I've never heard of this configuration
They
before
have
in my
to know.
life.
Yes, we have to know. The people need to know.
The male bonobos will put their rumps back to back
Okay.
and then press their testicles together.
I didn't want to know. I thought I did, and I didn't. I didn't. And I don't. And I'm going to work hard to get that information out of my brain. Oh, no.
I was like, that's interesting. And I'm like eating my breakfast.
And that's pleasurable for them.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very interesting. They do other stuff though. They do hand stuff. And they
Okay.
do orgies, basically, like as a
Wow.
group. And what's really interesting, I know this is supposed to be Smooch Fest. I apologize for getting
Yeah, this has gotten
a
graphic.
lot more graphic, but it's just very interesting.
It is. It's fascinating.
When I say they resolve conflict through sexual
Yeah.
relation, it's like relieving tension from conflict, relieving a sense of competition among the group for food, especially.
Okay.
It's like a way to like get everybody to de-stress.
Yeah.
So then they can all just like be in harmony.
I mean, this makes sense. Maybe we should be doing this more.
We should be doing this more because they especially noticed like bonobos, like say a bunch of bananas come off a tree or something. They're like, ooh, we just found a bunch of food. Suddenly everyone's emotions are heightened because it's like, we're in a competitive state. Who's gonna get the food? They all start engaging in sex.
Wow.
For like 15 minutes.
Okay.
They're all just like doing stuff.
Okay.
They've de-stressed. They've all bonded. They remember, hey, we're a community. We're a community. And then they all share the food together.
Wow.
So it happens a lot around food.
Okay. It's like a little.
It's a dinner and a date.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. That's the bonobo version. That's I was gonna say cute, and it's not that cute. But it is interesting.
It's crazy, dude.
That is wild.
Bonobos
Yeah.
are crazy. I'm gonna tell you one more gross thing, and then we can move on.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, so now that we know about the bonobos' ways,
Yeah.
monkeys in general groom each other. So we're bringing back chimps. We're bringing back, what do you call them? Gorillas. I forgot the word for gorillas for a second there. When they groom each other, there's lots of things they do. They pick bugs out of hair. They lick, I guess.
Yeah.
But something else that they do, one of the last steps in the grooming process, is they pucker their lips and they suck on different parts of the skin
Okay.
to suck out any remaining bugs.
Okay.
Or like,
Okay. It serves a
lint
purpose.
or
We're not
whatever.
judging. Okay.
and then, so this is like millions of years ago. This is when this became a thing.
Okay.
Humans divested off the path of ape and became their own species.
Evolved. Yes.
Evolved, thank you. They divested like the bank.
Humans notoriously have been divesting since the beginning of time.
They broke off.
Yes.
They broke off from the tree like 5 million years ago.
Okay.
But they think that potentially one of the origins of kissing was as, you know, humans evolved, their body used to be covered in hair too.
Right. We forget.
And so they were grooming each other that way, sucking off the hairs. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, you guys.
No, okay, we're not judging. This was necessary.
So then, you know, all those other grooming techniques became irrelevant because soon they're not having body hair to the level as these other monkeys.
Sure.
had.
Yeah.
So one of the last things left was sucking on people's skin.
Okay.
And so maybe that
And they realized
stayed-
that maybe it kind of felt good.
yeah.
Okay.
And that led into kissing.
That's a really tough history of kissing. I hope I can get all of these facts out of my head before I kiss someone again.
I'm like, I've been like doing this podcast because I love like learning about kissing, you know? And then it's like, wow, I'm really learning gross things about kissing. Like how we spread bacteria.
I mean, it's kind of an inherently gross activity.
It is, but we love it.
We love it.
We're still animals at the end of the day.
At the end of the day. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So thank you for
Well,
listening.
Yeah.
To
Thanks
that.
for telling me. I do love to know facts. So
Okay,
I
good.
appreciate the knowledge.
Okay. Let's try to move on. Let's shift gears.
We'll do our best.
For a little fun smooch fact, a bit of smooch history.
Okay.
Some kistery, if you will.
Okay.
Did you know that the first kiss ever captured on film was of two women kissing?
The first kiss.
Yes.
Wow.
At all. Yes.
So it's not only kistery, it's also herstory.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
So, this was in 1888, long time ago.
Oh, that's a long time ago. Okay.
And it's not really a movie.
Okay.
It's a series of pictures that this man named Edward Muybridge took.
Okay.
And he was doing this a lot. He was taking a series of pictures of animals moving, like a horse galloping, or
It's like one of those flip books.
literally, or like,
Yeah.
or just a GIF, you know.
Yeah.
So he did that with two women. But what's crazy about it is, like, this is 1888. It's two naked women,
Oh, okay.
and they are leaning towards each other like they're gonna shake hands,
Okay.
and instead they kiss.
Okay. This is kind of hot. Okay.
It is hot.
Have you seen it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
I should show it to you.
Yeah, you should.
Here's the deal.
What's the deal?
I'm gonna link to it in the show notes, but I don't think I can include it in any edits
Because they're naked.
because they're naked.
Okay.
Even though it is so old and it's kind of like history, it's so
old
it's kind of
timey
murky
naked bodies should be
naked.
allowed.
Yeah, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to say if it's illegal or not.
I think it's better. It's safer to.
It's safer to not.
I think like Instagram would definitely not. Be
Okay,
having that.
Ruby, let's get your reaction.
Okay,
It's
I'm
very short.
excited about this.
It's very, very short. That's it.
This is about the same length as the John Tucker Must Die kiss, I will say.
It is. It's so quick.
And they do also shake hands.
Yeah.
And that was honestly fascinating.
Isn't it?
Pretty hot, I will say.
Like, why are they naked? You know what I mean?
Naked.
So the Edward Muybridge, he was doing a lot of these photo series to examine movement in humans and animals, just like studying the form of the body. And
you gotta get naked to see
you
the
gotta
form.
get naked to see the form. Just like, you know, how people in art classes, when you're sketching, it's like a naked person.
Yeah.
It's similar to that.
Clothes deter.
Yes. And then something I found quite interesting is that this is during the Victorian era, and the reason it's two women kissing naked is because in the Victorian era, sexual taboos were so strong that Muybridge was not allowed to photograph men and women naked together.
Okay, but they did have to be naked.
Again, it's he studied
I
this
will
form.
say this would be much more scandalous
Yeah.
if there was a man involved.
It would be erotica or porn, or I mean, not that this is not, but anyway, that's how people would react to it, I guess.
Well, because I feel like inherently we have always, as a people, known that penises are weird.
They're weird.
And like seeing that on film
It's
is
so
jarring.
true. It's just like, oh, why is
But
that there?
seeing these women, it's just like, oh, that's beautiful.
They're beautiful.
Right? It's art.
They're leaning
we
into
can we can accept that naked women is art. Naked men, it's
like,
another story.
Okay, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, it's like I didn't want to see that.
Here's the other thing is in Victorian era, it was commonly believed that women had little or no sex drive.
Interesting.
So that was sort of like, this was considered tame to have two women kiss. Because
I
they're like,
see.
they're not attracted to each other. They're just really good friends.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Very interesting.
there we go. That's the history.
And there's probably some tween boy watching this, just like in John Tucker Must Die.
Yeah. Oh my God. What?
That's some good history. I'm happy.
Isn't it interesting?
I'm much happier to know that information.
Good. Good. I wanted to end on a high note.
Yes. Happy
Yes.
to know about that one.
Yeah. Well,
love it.
Well, thanks, Ruby.
Thanks for having me.
This was so great.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to plug?
Yes, I would like to plug my matchmaking business.
Hell yeah.
Kostur and Brown, Kostur, same as my last name, and Brown like the color. We're on Instagram. Our website is kosturandbrown.com. It is a matchmaking service for queer women and non-binary people who live in Los Angeles and are monogamous. So those are kind of like the main criteria. I would say that if you are single and you want to be in a relationship, you are probably getting in your own way. And a matchmaking service, it is a good thing to think about. A matchmaking service is a great way to have someone who is seeing you date from the outside and get that big picture perspective. And a lot of times we can just give you like a very small mindset shift, and it opens so many doors for you. We see a lot of people who just need an energetic shift. Mm-hmm. And, you know, then all of a sudden everything is opening up for you. We're actually coining the term match meeting instead of matchmaking, because we want it to be more focused on meeting intentional people and like intentionally dating and like energetically opening up versus focusing on like the perfect match.
The solution, you're like jumping to the solution of the, you're thinking too far ahead. You're like, I need to find my life partner.
Exactly.
Really, you're like, let's meet someone who could lead to,
who's like aligned and looking for the same things, because so many people have this like mile-long checklist of everything that they're looking for, when the reality is if you met the right person who didn't have some of those characteristics, you would be fine with that.
Yeah, you'd accept it.
So again, getting in your own way.
Yeah.
So we'd love to have you. We have a totally free option where you can be in our database with the potential to be matched with any of our paying clients if you're a good fit. You also have the option to be one of our paying clients. And so there's really no reason not to sign up.
Literally, I'm in the system.
She's in it.
I'm in it. Plus, dating apps suck. I'm sick of them. I don't want to use them anymore. They make me feel bad.
Yeah, they don't work anymore.
No.
Everybody's over it. We have app fatigue.
And you were saying something the other day about like how we are sort of self-rejecting over the smallest little thing. And I just feel like dating apps make it easier for you to do that.
Yeah, it's totally true. We will be on a date with someone and they'll say something small that they did not mean as a rejection, and we will take it as a rejection and we will immediately close down, close off, stop interacting with them, and we completely self-reject. And you know, especially with women, we see a lot, we're not socialized to be the aggressor, to make the moves,
the initiator.
and so no one is initiating,
Right.
And maybe you go on a date with someone and you're not sure if they like you, so you don't text them, you're waiting for them to text you. They're doing the same thing.
You guys,
We're missing.
We need help.
We're missing, and we need help.
It's just ships passing in the night. We need help. We need Kostur and Brown.
We need Kostur and Brown.
Yeah, exactly.
So sign up.
Hell yeah.
If you're interested.
Yeah. I'm excited for all the love that is gonna come out of this.
Let's find people love.
Yeah.
Let's find love for us. Let's find love for everybody.
Seriously. Yeah. thanks again.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, cool. Goodbye, everybody. Make sure to follow us on all the platforms. Obviously, this podcast is on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, other platforms. You can watch us on YouTube. You can like us, subscribe us on social media at Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Blue Sky at SmoochFestPod. Also, send us an email, smoochfestpod@gmail.com, and tell us a kissing story. I would love to read it on the air.
How fun.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys. Smooches. Smooch Fest is produced and edited by Lena Olson. The theme song was produced by Theo Seidman. Catch you next Thursday for another episode.